You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you new wave shop talk, shop talk, shop talk. New wave shop talk, new wave, new wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop talk, shop talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New wave, new wave.
Real. Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast.
Microphone check 1 2.
What is this?
5 footers acting with the
Yes, sir.
roughneck business. You know what I'm saying?
It's mine. Yeah. Sure, you're right.
Sure, you're right. Welcome, man. This is New Wave Shop Talk. This is episode 143.
133.
You know what I'm saying? I am the host, Dina Boy Juice. You know what I'm saying? And to my left, we got.
SD Pasadena Sean, man. It's all the same.
And who you got with you?
Man, I'm going to let him speak for himself.
I'm HD Pasadena Sean's son.
That part right there.
HD.
Yes, sir.
What up,
That's my
HD?
Nothing much.
I heard that, man. Let's introduce the guy to my right.
Yeah, it's your boy FLAWCEE to the B, man.
Floss B.
Flossy B. We're going to get on you, Hassan. What's good with you, man? HD, excuse me.
Nothing. Came out to California for the weekend. I mean summer break. Yeah. Kick with my family. That's nothing much. That's it.
Well, shit, where you live at? You came out to
Cool.
California.
Oh, I live in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, okay. Hot, huh? Is it hot out there?
Very.
Very hot, huh?
Yeah.
I heard that, man. What's your grades looking like?
A's, all A's and B's.
Man, I heard that, man.
Congratulations.
Smart guy.
Always been.
You know what I'm saying? The old teddy bear, huh?
Nah.
Nah, I heard that. You ain't
You
letting
got a
nobody go.
girlfriend?
I don't want to say.
Oh, man. Sure. You already sneaky. You know what I'm saying?
Look at it.
She ain't going to watch this.
So you don't know who I
He
know,
like,
boy.
man, I'm going to put her on. You going to put her on?
Yeah.
Because all the kids got phones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you going,
He
man?
going to post his part. That's what he going to do. Like, I was on a podcast this summer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the man, player.
How long you been out here in Cali?
I think about 3 weeks now. It's been 3 weeks.
What? And this is my first time seeing you? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I've been chilling most likely. Well, mainly.
Mainly?
That's it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
for
boy.
sure, for sure. So,
sir.
we know you get straight A's. We know you live in Phoenix. We know, well, we don't know you don't have a girlfriend. You very evasive. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to tell us all your business, huh?
Nah.
I heard that, man. So what's the best part about California so far that you live here most of your life, so what's the
Yeah.
best part about coming back besides seeing the peanut head next to you?
The best part, I like it here. There's a lot to do here more than Arizona. Well, I can't say that, but
It's a lot to do.
it's a lot to do here. But like, yeah,
You going to say your family?
my family, 'cause I'm from here. So when you go home, it feels better, 'cause you feel like if you move somewhere else, it don't feel right. Then when you move back home, it feels comfortable.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. That's a good answer, man.
That's a great
good
answer.
You went to the beach the other day, huh?
Oh yeah, I went to Zuma Beach.
How was that?
It was fun. The water, the tide, it was so high,
high,
it
huh?
went up to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
My dad says.
I was going to say, you told me the same stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It just wet this one lady's blanket, so.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun.
Can you swim?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got in the water?
Yeah.
You wasn't
Cool.
scared?
Walk. Yeah.
A little bit?
Very
Because we don't
much.
know what's in the ocean, huh? And I
No.
don't know, man.
No, you don't.
People be talking about shark attacks and all that. I don't be scared because I be like, it be happening to one in a million people, so it ain't going to happen to me.
Yeah,
Until it does.
exactly.
Man, that's a
right.
good point.
Exactly.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
That's what everybody say until it happened to them, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, definitely, man. Well, for sure, man. We'll get back with you a little later, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Thank
appreciate you.
Thank you.
You want to shout out
HD.
your podcast? You want to shout out anything you got going?
I would like to shout out what sponsors y'all?
We talking about
Oh, me?
yeah. What's your cooking show?
Oh, I would like to shout out Hassan Cooks. It's it ain't blowing up too much, but y'all can go watch a little videos
On what?
on YouTube.
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
You don't know about Hart?
You don't know
It's
about
not Hassan Cooks?
Hassan Cooks, you can look that up, or Hassan the Cool Man.
Oh, you got two little channels?
Nah, just one.
Oh, okay. Hassan the Cool Man.
Yes,
Yeah, we're
sir.
going to check it out, man. Y'all go check him out, man. I don't know what he
Check out the
cooking.
Young Cuddy,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Your
What-
new name for the show is New Wave Pop.
New Wave Pop.
Yep, that's your name, New Wave Pop.
All right, last thing, man. Tell us one thing that you cooked on your show so far.
Oh, so far I've cooked pancakes. Pancake sausage and
Oh, so you made some breakfast.
yeah, all I make is breakfast. I'm about to start making lunch too.
Oh, okay. What you gonna make, sandwiches? You know what I'm saying?
You
Man.
don't eat no sandwiches.
That
He
boy,
said, I
that boy
just
good.
make
That
breakfast.
boy good.
Oh, the
He said
real.
right now, I'm busting down
Oh,
his
the real.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Much love.
All right,
Yeah,
for
much
sure,
love
for
to you,
sure.
Cuddy.
All right.
Slide.
You know what I'm saying? So Nia just got here. Now we're gonna have to do some old technical difficulty stuff. You sure? Cause remember that thing don't work. Yeah. No, we ain't went through nothing. We was waiting for you, and
Hi
then
guys, I'm
and,
here.
and then an hour passed.
I'm here.
We was like, yeah, she ain't coming.
I'm
Let's
here.
get this
I
show
know.
on the
My
road.
hair. I had to get my hair finished.
Who are you?
I am Nia Sutherland in the building, guys. Hi, everybody.
Nana
Nana
Nia.
Nia.
You know what I'm saying? In the
You
building.
stupid.
Happy
know what I'm saying?
Juneteenth coming up. Wow, I'm so hyped.
Casually late. I know this fool was sitting like he was 6'7", wasn't he?
Yes.
I was looking in the thing like, man, this nigga over here tall as a
Hey,
motherfucker.
I'm taller than you niggas today.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not
I
sure.
know, right?
The queen is here, huh? The
Yes.
king left.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? Now the
Thank
queen
you.
is here.
I'm here.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? No relation.
Yes.
Actually, it is a
It
little
is
relation.
relation. It
You
is
know what I'm
relation.
saying? It
Yeah,
is a
that's
little
my
relation.
bro. That's my big brother.
Yeah, there it is.
You know what I'm saying?
How was your Father's Day, guys?
It was
Nice.
great. It was great.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
was
Y'all
nice
want to talk
looking
about what y'all
fun.
did?
Yeah, let's hear.
I'll start with you, Flossie. You did the thing.
Yeah,
Birthday
man.
brunch?
I slid down to Long Beach, Belmont Shores area, man.
Mm-hmm.
With the kids, and we took a boat ride from one side of the bay to the other.
Okay.
And then we grabbed a bite at this Cajun food spot called Louisiana Charlie's. It's in Shoreline Village in Long Beach,
Oh, that sounds
and definitely recommend it. It's Cajun food, and it was fire. So we had gumbo and gumbo fries. They had like gumbo fries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fire. And
Sounds good.
fish, everything was fire. So, and then like I said, we rolled, got something to eat, then got back on the boat, rolled back over to the other side. And
Oh,
then-
so you rode the boat to go to the food place?
yeah, because we
Oh, that's
went
dope.
on like the Belmont Shores side,
Uh huh.
so like the eastern side of the bay.
Uh huh.
Then we just hopped on a boat from there, and then we rode it over towards more of the east-west area, like
Is that the
Shoreline
boat
Village.
that's $1?
Well, it's $5. It was $5.
Oh,
They
okay.
have different boats.
Right. I seen something on Instagram where they were saying they had boats that'll take you around there, and they $1, and they'll stop you. They stop at every restaurant.
Well, they have so they have certain stops. So,
Mm-hmm.
just in certain parts of the bay,
Mm-hmm.
they'll stop. So they stop by the Queen Mary. That's how
Right.
one way you can get to the Queen Mary.
Oh, okay.
Just different parts, and then obviously all of the docks and the majority of the docks that's in Shoreline Village.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the majority of the restaurants are.
Oh,
So
okay.
they have a few stops there, and then they have the boats that you can go out, and they'll just take you like on a 45-minute like tour. It'll just take you out on the water for a little bit and bring you back too. But,
Is that $5 too?
no, it's not $5. That's probably like $35.
Oh, okay.
It's like an hour. It's like an hour cruise.
Oh man, that's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
it is. It's dope. And then they got party buses. Boats.
Oh
You know
shit.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a DJ and all that. So
Oh, okay. No doubt. No doubt. I didn't do much. I worked and then I went bowling. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. I like bowling.
there
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? So,
ain't nothing like doing what you do.
Yeah.
What you like on
Yeah, I was
Father's
gonna
Day.
say.
Went out
That's your
there every
favorite
game over 100. I know some niggas out there think they bowling 300s, but they ain't.
No, they not.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they not.
Shit, I'd be lucky if I get a 95, but nigga, my highest score is like 135. You know what I'm saying? I left 4-1. You know what I'm saying? Just like the
He feeling
Celtics.
himself. I know, right?
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So
Exactly.
yeah, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know S. He was just saying that he went to Zuma Beach yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like Zuma Beach. That's nice.
I haven't
Yeah.
been out there in so long.
It's been a minute.
I know.
It's been a minute.
This summer though, I'm gonna try to hit out to a lot of beaches.
Ugh,
You know what I'm saying?
I hate California beaches.
That's because when you go other places, the water be clear.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was really nice. What? It was cold though, huh?
Yeah. That's another thing.
Yeah. Because I remember I went to San Diego, the water was freezing, but just like you said, I was in there maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and next thing you know, it's like I don't even want to get out.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, man. Visit these California beaches. Because it's crazy how we live in California. We really don't take advantage. But as soon as we go to Miami or shit,
somewhere
anywhere else, you know what I'm saying, we all the way at the beach. And it's like, you think they take advantage of their beach, or they just be like,
You see
yeah,
how
it's
many
there?
people are there?
Where? In
At the
Miami?
beaches in Miami.
It was
And
a lot.
Anywhere. It'd be a bunch of people.
But that be people like us, though.
No, they don't be speaking English.
Oh, man, the Cuba borders are open.
Yes.
You know,
And
they
the
opened it
Dominican
up.
Republic is there.
Uh-huh.
Everything is right there.
Yeah,
That's that little,
everything's right there. Jamaica.
So do y'all agree with this or no? Miami, is that part of the Caribbean?
it's a part of the United States, but
It is the
It
part of,
is.
okay. So what I'm
I think
saying
it
is,
is.
you know, it's the Atlantic Ocean,
right.
right? But when you go out X amount of miles, it turns to the Caribbean Sea.
See, right.
But they get the same weather.
Yeah, I think it is.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think- I
It's
think it
basically
is.
part, like
Of
you
the
go over
Caribbean.
there, it's like you in another country.
It is.
You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
you're
The
saying
water
as far as the
warm.
environment.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to rain maybe twice a day. You know what I'm saying? But the rain, it hits you and it dry up. You
Right.
know? That's what to expect when you go to the Caribbeans and
Yeah,
places like that.
The islands.
The islands, man. Because it is an island.
it is.
You know, well, it's a peninsula.
Yeah.
Yes,
But it's just like an island.
It is like an island.
You know what I'm saying?
It is like an island. It is an island because
Yeah.
it reminded me of Hawaii.
Yeah, it's 3/4 surrounded by water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They only got the little tip at the top that's
Exactly,
connected.
That's
Yeah.
connected.
Yeah. Okay, for sure. Let's see. I know we got Juneteenth coming up, but we're going to get this out of the way real quick, man, because, you know, I don't even want to talk about this shit. You could talk about the championship. What happened?
Oh man, well, I guess
Boston won.
I've been
Why you wearing
allocated to
Boston
duties.
colors talking about
I'm
fuck
quite
this?
sure. I'm quite sure everybody
Green
has
and
Green
gold.
and yellow. Yes.
gotten the news by now, but the Boston Celtics. Yeah, the Boston Celtics, man, they earned another banner, man. They beat Dallas, did their thing, man. You know
One
what
up
I'm
on the
saying?
Lakers.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of saltiness right now on the West Coast, as it should be. You know, when your arch nemesis, gets another banner, that's salty.
When they get another banner, but when they beat y'all, you feel me? When it's like 17-17 for some years, because we had just tied it up in 2020.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So 4 years later, they come in, you know what I'm saying, take the
then
lead
they
again.
Take the lead.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And they've been to less finals than us.
Right.
So their percentage is higher. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
We done been to like 33. They done been to like 23.
Exactly.
Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy.
Yeah.
You know, but we get there. You know, we win 50% of the time. They probably win like 65% of the time. You know,
I mean, it didn't hurt that they won 8 in a row, right?
it hurts.
No, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
It hurts.
Like
'cause-
that's crazy because that's so long ago. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
Like, should that even count?
but they got it out the way. So now you just got the head start. You
Yeah.
got off top of
We
this.
had to catch up.
Yeah, everybody had to catch up.
And then Jerry West was on those Laker teams back then.
Right, taking
You know what I'm
some of them
saying?
L's.
That nigga won one. He was like,
Exactly.
they be talking about LeBron. He 4-6 in the finals. This nigga Jerry West was like 1-8.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's the logo.
Yeah, and he's the logo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, I guess it is about just getting there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas love Jim Kelly, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think they love Jim Kelly because after he did all that, he caught the mouth, I think it's throat cancer
yeah.
or mouth cancer
Mouth
or
and
something.
throat, yeah.
And, you know, he beat it, you know?
Yeah, of course.
And I think they had to cut part of his mouth out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
but
they did.
you
remove
know,
parts.
yeah, he's still alive, right?
It's a blessing.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
And he's
you know
a
what I'm
good dude.
saying?
And then he
Yeah.
was a hell of a quarterback.
Yeah,
I mean, I know,
definitely.
but you know what I'm saying? He'll always go down. You know, even though he didn't win one, you know, all the attempts.
4 in a
can't-
row.
You can't, you can't forget them attempts. You know what I'm saying?
That's like, close your ears, Hassan. That's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you got with the finest broad you ever was with, you know what I'm saying? And then you get her to the house and you can't perform.
That's the worst feeling in the world.
And she
right
give you 4 chances.
She like, I'm warning you.
That ties into our.
And she
first
give you
topic.
4 chances. You know what I'm saying?
I'm warning you.
Man. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna get to the Juneteenth and all that because I think that's gonna be like a little juicier, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you know, Jim Kelly and Jerry West, you know what I'm saying, they was getting there a lot. At least Jerry West won one. And
Exactly.
so you were saying something about the logo. Like, I know they've been talking about it for different, you know, years and all of that, talking about
Right.
changing the logo.
Right.
I don't think they should change it because it's like iconic now. You know what I'm saying? This shit is worldwide.
Right.
You know? What would they change it to?
So, number one, rest in peace to Mr. Clutch, Jerry West, a legend.
yeah, for
in
sure.
All avenues and factors and
Yeah.
facets. Super
By now,
solid
y'all
dude.
already know Jerry West passed away.
Super solid dude, not super solid. You know what I mean? So, just number one, you know, prayers and condolences to the West family. Lost a real legend. But so people always question Jerry about the logo. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, with his passing, there's been a lot of narrative and a lot of quotes and people, you know, providing, you know, stories and, you know, encounters. So, you know, everybody always asking, how do you feel about them changing the logo?
Right.
And his response, he had 2 responses. Like, one response at a certain point in time when you would ask him this question is, he would say that they need to change the logo to the Michael Jordan, the Jumpman sign. So that was once. But here lately, he's been providing the narrative and saying that you should probably change it to Kobe.
To Kobe? Now, see, I got a problem with both of those.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm just saying, but this is just like
That's what he's saying.
conversations
I get
that-
it.
Yeah,
I
but,
get
but
it.
he's a humble guy. We know that he.
Yeah.
It's never something like it's not. He didn't sign up to be the logo. They
Yeah.
just, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So.
But whoever made the logo, that was the best choice.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
for sure, 'cause
Him
he was the
dribbling
man.
up the court.
'Cause he was
You
the
know what I
man.
mean?
He was the man for
But
sure. He's a
can you even imagine a Jordan logo for fucking NBA? Like, that's
No.
crazy. We already see, like, Jordan, he integrated in the high school sports, right? Everybody was rocking Jordans, Team Jordans, and all that. And then he went to college basketball. And then you watch a Michigan game. the jump man is on the
Yeah,
jersey.
exactly.
So now he's doing
contracting.
football,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he's doing the
And
same.
now certain NBA teams got the Jordan logo.
Yeah.
Or is it all of them? I
No,
think it's all
just
of them,
certain,
huh?
'cause
It's
it's
certain
contractual.
ones.
So
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you
now
can contract with who you want in the NBA.
that's not a conflict of interest. Like I'm gonna be the logo and I'm gonna support the jerseys. You know what I'm saying?
As far as on a business aspect, it would just be more or less down to licensing because Nike is the one that actually created the Jumpman symbol.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jordan, as far as like Jordan, like the wing,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's Michael Jordan.
yeah, for
know.
sure, for sure.
But the Jumpman, like as far as the sign,
Yeah,
that was Nike.
it was Nike. Did he buy that?
So he doesn't own that. That's the
He doesn't
reason
own that
why
still?
Nike can do Team Jumpman and all the Jumpmans and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
what's so crazy is that due to the renegotiation on the shoe deal,
Mm-hmm.
that's why Jordan has like the sports agency aspect where he can sign certain people to Team Jumpman and make a shoe for him.
Right, right.
So, like Jordan gets all of his money off the OGs, pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the breakdown, and then all the retros and anything with a Jumpman on
Mm-hmm.
it, pretty much goes to Nike.
Okay, but I mean, you're saying pretty much, right?
Yeah,
So he was getting a percentage of the shoes when they came out. You don't think he getting a percentage of the shoes when they come out now?
yeah. But what I'm saying is he's not. It depends on the line, and that's why you see so many different lines of Jordans.
Yeah, definitely. You see a lot of lines. Jason Tatum won a championship. That was crazy. Not to really like break it up, but Jordan, he had both superstars from each team wore his shoes.
Exactly.
Luka.
But that's
and-
branding.
Yeah, it is.
And once
Luka and
again,
him.
That's Jordan.
Tatum.
But that's Jordan that's making those deals.
Yeah, definitely.
See
But
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
just,
No, you're right.
interjected,
Zion,
just to
Derek
say that
Jeter.
in the finals on both teams, the superstar on both teams wore his shoes.
because
you know.
the boy is smart. You know how
Yeah.
to pick him, as they say, like Jerry West.
Yeah, he know how to pick him, but he can't draft for shit.
Oh no, he's definitely not a GM. He's a businessman.
You know what I'm saying?
But as far as being a GM, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He got he got other shit going on.
He always get one little star that's gonna fill seats. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna win shit.
Yeah,
You know.
that's not his forte.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, he's Michael Jordan. He's not Jerry West.
Yeah. Jerry West started out as Michael Jordan.
But then he
You know
turned
what I'm
into nigga a unicorn.
Yeah,
Nigga
definitely.
did-
Definitely.
Nigga NFL nigga. I mean, he in the Hall of Fame, nigga, in multiple Hall of Fames.
And then Kobe, as far as Kobe, like what they gonna have him shooting the fadeaway like Jordan? Are they gonna have him with his hand up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as far as the visual aspect of it, that would have to be worked out. But I just say that because that's how humble Jerry was. That
Yeah.
he was like, man, I did mines during mines. Like, it's a new era. Like, you know, this doesn't have to just stay this way. And then a lot of these guys are individuals that he, you know, helped throughout their careers. So, and especially when it comes to like Kobe. So,
all right.
but
Any company that's out, right? Like the Raiders logo. We looking at a Raiders logo.
right,
That's been the logo since 60s, 70s, right?
right,
They may have refreshed it a little bit,
Right.
but it's the same logo.
right.
Nike. Everybody in here that
Got
got
that
gym
check.
shoes on, except HD, he got on Vans, but everybody else has on
That
a
check.
variation of Nikes. And the check's been around, right? So being a business, I don't think NBA is in the business of changing
logos.
stuff like that because it's like, hey,
No.
this is what got us to this level.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Like
On
the
board with it.
Confederate
Yeah.
flag or something like that.
Or the
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely,
And-
definitely.
yeah.
And like I said,
He was saying unless it's some racist shit, but yeah,
Right.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
continue to pay homage, especially since he passed away. They
and
like,
that's
we
what
are
I was
not
gonna
gonna
say.
change it.
Now
Yeah.
it's solidified because, but like I said, once again, the man himself, when the logo himself says it, and they have interviews and just people, everybody's responding, and it's funny because everybody paying their sentiments, everybody asked him about the logo. But that was the
So that's a question
narrative.
like this,
it was
like, who is your favorite rapper?
E40.
E40. Okay, so that's just like if you rap, right? You're never supposed to say your favorite rapper is yourself.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like nobody. I don't know too many people that if you say, "Hey, who is your favorite rapper?" Only nigga I know that's gonna say they self is Dylon.
Dylon.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's so
that
Dylon boy, I
So
spit
you know what I'm
fire.
saying? Yeah.
Spit
So
hot
most people are humble enough to give kudos and credit to somebody else who they may have looked up to, or they like, nigga, they better than I am or I was. You know what I'm saying? So when they asking him the question, of course he gonna be like, oh no, it should be Jordan because he this, or it should
Right.
be Kobe because of that. But everybody else is looking at it like, no, nigga, you were the man, and that's why you're that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, people, it's just a human thing. A lot of people don't give they self that credit. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to come off as being an asshole.
Obviously, of course, which Jerry was not. And you're
You know what I'm
right. You
saying?
are absolutely
Yeah.
right. And that's the type of dude he was. But it's funny because, like you said, for him, it was all about the NBA and
Right.
all of his contributions and different aspects of the game. I mean, it's legendary. He's worked with multiple franchises and turned them around and got them in winning directions
Yeah,
when they were going the
definitely.
opposite ways. So like you said, but it's funny for him to have, gone to the Hall of Fame as a player and an executive. Like,
Because he
who
never
can-
was a coach, right?
never was a coach.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a real executive, about real talent and be able to
Assess it
man.
and know what's going to fit together.
Man.
Yeah, like Bob
evaluate-
Myers.
Yeah, to evaluate
Yeah.
talent on the aspect the way he was, and to know what and when to, as far as business decisions. I'm gonna go
Right.
down to Memphis. I'm gonna go over here to the Clippers. I'm gonna go, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
It's like he knew, like, okay, this is the fit for me. They got what I like. I reviewed and see what they had as a team.
And I'm going to pick something that don't nobody even see yet.
to put it.
Because
in
didn't nobody
the
see
mix.
Kobe coming.
Oh, nobody.
That nigga was like, we going to get Kobe Bryant over here, nigga.
Nobody. But Shaq.
Nigga, and them
but
niggas is going
Shaq.
to take Vlade Divac.
Thank you.
Well, everybody seen Shaq.
But I'm just saying, but even
Yeah.
Shaq, but that was Jerry.
Yeah.
He's
Did
like,
you watch the little documentary and shit on Shaq and how he came over to the Lakers?
I don't know. I mean, I'm quite sure I probably watched it. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's based on. Or,
Because that nigga wanted to stay in Orlando.
yeah.
But that nigga Jerry West came up with like $5 extra million. No, 10, like $10 million more
Yeah.
than they top offer.
Yeah.
That nigga was like, I'm going with the money. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
Yeah. Nobody, Penny Hardaway, none of them niggas even knew. It was a 30 for 30.
Yeah.
None of them niggas even knew Shaq was leaving.
Of course not.
They thought he was going
It
to
happened
resign.
like, nigga, thief in the night.
Like a
type
thief
shit.
in the night, man. Like when the Browns went to Baltimore.
Exactly. Like, that was so secretive. You woke up one day like, what?
Ain't no
No more
more Cleveland Browns.
Nigga, what? Niggas is in Baltimore and they the what?
Yeah.
And niggas was like the Ravens.
Man.
Niggas was killing that. Like, now, when Jacksonville came along,
What was that?
certain
Art
people,
Shell?
the
Not Art
Texans-
Shell. It was his name was Art
No,
something. Right?
Art Rooney? No. Art Rooney?
What's
No, Art Rooney, the
Art
owner.
Rooney? I know his name was Art.
I think it's Art Rooney.
Huh? No, he was an old white man.
No,
Yeah. Art
no, not-
Modell.
Art Modell.
Yeah.
That's his name.
That's his name.
Art
yeah.
Modell.
I knew it was
All you
Art.
had to do was say a white
Art
man, and he knew
Modell.
exactly who you were talking about.
Art Modell.
Uh-huh.
The original Cleveland. He was like the boy Sterling.
Yeah, for sure. His wife, he died, and his wife started running the team, right? Was that him?
Donald Sterling, I was saying.
No, I know, but I'm talking about
Art
Art.
Modell.
Yeah, he died, and his
But
wife
that was,
started running the team, right?
That was the Rams.
Oh no.
Yeah, you remember that
Yeah.
fiasco. when it
Oh,
was in
what?
St.
Yeah,
Louis.
Georgia. Ain't
They
that
was
her
in
name?
St. Louis, yeah.
Yeah,
When they was in
yeah,
St.
yeah. So
Louis,
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what you're
that's
talking
what I'm
about.
talking
Yeah,
about.
it's
Yeah.
not the
It wasn't Cleveland.
No,
yeah.
nigga, but I
knew
know
it
what
was
you're
his
talking
wife.
about.
Yeah, I knew as
'Cause,
soon as he
nigga,
said that
she
name, I
was-
knew it was his
what?
wife.
She was wide open.
Pass me the drink, nigga.
Oh, it's right here.
It's right there. Oh, okay, for sure. We gonna talk about Juneteenth. What you got to say about Juneteenth, Nana Nia?
Y'all niggas is fake. No.
She said some shit everybody knew.
No, I just think it's like, just because California just now fucking started celebrating it and they made it a big deal, I feel like that's fake and bogus as hell. But I guess they came around. Like, it took a whole pandemic for them to even like recognize that we're free. I guess because we ain't really free here in California. And if California would recognize that they really actually had slaves, then maybe I'd feel a little better about it. But they won't even recognize that they had slaves here. So, like,
Because they feel like they wasn't in the South.
well, they were still slaves.
No, I know. I'm just saying,
Like,
the state of California really feels like, oh, we weren't in the South.
Yeah.
Everybody was coming out west or
Exactly.
going up, but everybody was going up north. They wasn't
were going
coming
up
out
north,
west. The only
yeah.
people was coming out west was the white man from fucking Wyoming and
Right.
Colorado and all
Right.
that, because they was
Cold
thinking that
areas.
it was gold out here. Like,
Yeah.
oh, nigga, they got gold
Yeah.
in San Francisco?
Yeah.
That's why they call it the 49ers. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Because niggas is
gold
for the
rush.
gold rush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why the color is, red. Is it red for the burgundy or something for the blood? And
And gold,
gold
for the gold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, niggas died during that trek.
Yeah,
Oh,
they did.
niggas died in
Yeah.
hell of tunnels and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
some more of it.
But as far as Juneteenth, like, I know what you're saying, but I feel like, what if it never happened? You know what I'm saying? Then we wouldn't be, celebrating and all that. Sometimes, it's better late than never. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, if you go to the Midwest, I'm sure in Iowa, they probably got a lot of Juneteenth celebrations going on.
Exactly.
They
You know
do
what
it down
I'm saying?
south. They
Yeah.
call it watermelon and strawberry soda day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because even in Milwaukee, they had a Juneteenth celebration every year.
So, question. These
So-
states that we're talking about, are they blue or red states?
Georgia is
No, Iowa and Milwaukee.
Milwaukee is a Republican state.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the reason why they celebrated, and it took so long for us to even get it, because Democrats don't want to admit that they're the reason why slavery even was
But-
there.
They try to hide the fact that they was on that side.
That yeah,
You know what I'm
they try to
saying?
hide
They try to
that,
pull
and
the
it's so
wool
fake.
over your eyes, and then we all was like, "Oh, we Democrats because they for the niggas."
Yeah, no, they're
Nah,
not.
it's not
never.
really like that. They was all the same.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It was all the same.
Yeah, and
You
the
know
only
what I
reason
mean?
why the Republicans even were for freeing black people was because they knew it was money and getting involved. They couldn't go to the next level until they freed the slaves. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a good celebration, I guess. I really do think it's fake as hell out here, but that's just me. It's just me.
That's California.
Yeah.
And I do got to say this. So, like in February, Black History Month, you had a lot of other shit going on. You'll see a commercial here and there. But in Juneteenth, when black people supposedly got their independence in 1865, right? Why the fuck is it Gay Pride Month also? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't never, like, as a black person, you can't never keep nothing to yourself. Like, not keep it to yourself, but have nothing for yourself. Like, okay, we got this celebration. Next month, they could have had Gay Pride at fucking 4th of July month. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
Because Gay Pride was before they even acknowledged Juneteenth.
I feel you, but they were acknowledging it in other states.
Yeah, they
but-
were.
but
You know what I'm
They
saying?
were, yeah. They
So
were.
this is just like really a West Coast thing as far as just now celebrating
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know what
You're
I'm
right,
saying?
you're right.
So like, why would you put Gay Pride? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I mean, I don't
think
know.
it's an
I don't
agenda?
follow gay rights or nothing like that, because I think them niggas try to take over the narrative of slavery
So that's
know what
the
I'm
reason
saying?
why they did it, because honestly, gay rights is underneath civil rights. So their rights, they took the civil rights and they put all their rights underneath the civil rights.
Yeah, they carbon copy.
Yeah, that's exactly
Right, of
what
course.
that's what they did. So, and that was the only way they can get those laws in, was by
the
putting it
regulations
underneath.
that they had.
Yeah, putting it underneath the whole
Using the
law.
makeup and the foundation from civil rights.
No, they actually are using civil rights.
No,
The umbrella, it's under the umbrella of civil rights.
right, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But it's because of the structures and the laws that were created under that.
They're
Yeah.
trying to get every
And
like.
Yeah.
What type of law can you make to say gay is cool? Gay is gonna be cool no matter what,
Regardless,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So why I never understood, like, why are people like fighting? I guess because like I don't even think I got like gay friends. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really understand. Like I'm fucking green to this.
Yeah, you just want to
You-
know.
yeah,
These
I
are
just
real-
want to know.
real
You know what I'm
questions.
saying?
Yes,
I just
yes.
want to know, like, what are y'all fighting so hard for? Because people are not beating gay people up just because you gay. They say they are, right? But they pushing the agenda.
So
If somebody get beat up that's gay, they want to say, "Oh, he beat me up because I'm gay."
Yeah.
No,
so,
nigga.
So the rights they were really fighting for were like to be recognized as a real like relationship.
Right.
Because there were times where like they would be in a same-sex relationship, but they couldn't get married, so they wanted to get
Exactly.
married. And the reason why they wanted to get married was because they wanted to put their partner on their insurance.
Exactly.
And so they could have good insurance but couldn't put their partner on their insurance
Exactly.
and take care of them, or if they passed away, they couldn't like give them their stuff. You know, like everything I have goes to you.
But in like wills and stuff like that,
Exactly,
can't you
Mondo.
be like, "Hey,
You can
Nia
say,
get this,
yeah, Nia gets
Flossie B get
everything.
that."
Yes,
You
you
know what
can
I'm
do
saying?
that, but
If you
you're
don't have
married,
one.
if you're married, you
Uh-huh.
don't have to have a will.
Right.
Your wife or your husband automatically gets that unless you say you don't want them to get it. So by law, everything is theirs.
Right.
So they're like, we're in this relationship, we want to be married, but by law they don't get anything because my marriage isn't real.
Right.
So that was the things that they were fighting for. Now, whatever, I don't know. Like it's always something.
Always something.
It's always something, and that's just how this generation is.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're just going to keep on using it. Like I saw the other day, they wanted to take the U-turn signs down.
Yeah. What
Like,
the
what
fuck?
the fuck? So
Like-
now you can just break the law?
Yeah. Oh, so
No,
no
but something
U-turn.
that's
No
been
U-turn?
No
established-
U-turn because you thinking that's got something to do
Do
with
with
being
you?
gay.
No.
you read
There-
into everything.
Because it's all over the world. There's no
Yeah.
U-turn.
But
you-
It's not
but
safe
you
to do a
biting on-
U-turn.
You can
biting
make a
off that.
U-turn right
But
here,
listen.
but you can't make it back there because the traffic comes and you may
Yeah.
not see it.
It's not safe.
Yeah,
But
come
you-
on now.
But you took a term
Yes.
used as a law and applied it to
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So listen,
Yeah.
the copyright, that's like reverse copyright infringement.
It
You
is.
can't take a law and be like, oh, now I don't want this to be the law because
I feel.
because I took it on into my belief.
But if we did
But
that as black people,
just
we
in
took it onto
general.
our belief that
Yeah.
I have to stop at this stop sign because I'm
Like,
black.
Nigga, we want all stop signs to be green.
All stop signs are
will
green
never
in the hood.
happen.
No stop signs in
People
our
should
would
neighborhood.
never
know
happen.
to stop on their own.
Yes.
No, that would
No,
never
man,
In our
happen.
you're gonna have
neighborhoods,
all of these
that would
crashes.
never happen.
In our
Yeah.
neighborhoods, we want no stop signs
Yeah.
in all urban neighborhoods.
But this is what I wanted to tap into because it's funny because y'all talk about as far as the celebrational aspect of Juneteenth. But in all honesty, there was a big presence in Juneteenth and on the West Coast all throughout our history. In the 60s, the 70s, a lot of people moving from down south
and they would have their own
would come up
celebrations.
here, they would have
Yes.
their own celebrations.
Yes.
So it's not that, but what it is, and especially with the Black Power Party, I mean the Black Panther Party and the movements in certain areas, you know, in the West, it became a big thing because you said UCLA used to have a huge like Juneteenth celebration. But what I'm saying is, it's funny because things die off when it doesn't become the norm because we got everything else going on in California. You see what I'm saying? So it's just something that definitely can be forgotten. But that's the thing about it, because it's like a reminder. It's not like we never knew about it. It's just we didn't celebrate it because we not down south or we're not in a certain sector. You know what I mean? But it's just about the impact of it as well. When you're far removed from it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's harder to relate.
I also think that the path that it has taken, since like she said, since the pandemic, it's like in the pandemic, people didn't have nothing but time on their hands to research shit, look up shit, and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now that, you know, California, we just talking about really California because a lot of other states do it.
Already
You know what I'm
do it.
saying?
Yeah.
Now they making it like, okay, this is some real shit, and we gonna really celebrate this. And you know, a lot of motherfuckers just looking for a day off at work. You know what I'm saying? But they like, yeah, we're gonna really celebrate this and really like implement this into regular society, so these people would know. Like, you go ask a white person right now, like, hey, what's Juneteenth? They're gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
No, I think more white people know about it than black people,
Because
white people do
they've been
researches.
they've been made aware. So it's a oxymoron. So all of the people, when it comes to us as black people that exposed us to Juneteenth, they're the white people that were exposed to it and told about the shit. Same thing. So it's just it's passed down. You know what I mean? So, but it's passed down on both sides. So there are white people that are having these conversations with their kids about Juneteenth because they look at it as a victory. So it all depends on the aspect, you know, or just even if they trying to be positive, even if they trying to be pro-black or whatever it is, they're still going to talk about Juneteenth. You see what I mean? Yeah. So it's definitely been exposed on both sides. I don't think it's just like, okay, only black people talking about it. But I know at one point in time, as far as the narrative and white people, they looked at that shit like, you know, successful drive-by.
I'm going to be honest. The reason why I say it's so fake is because, especially during the pandemic, that's when, I'm not going to lie, I got the most business. But they were doing stuff like getting fried chicken, like just doing just whack-ass shit. Like,
the fried chicken spot opened in Old Town. And that shit had lines out the motherfucking door.
Yes.
And then, you know, when black people went down there, it's like, this shit ain't got no flavor.
None.
As soon as black people wasn't patronizing their business, it was only white folks. That shit, it's something else now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But, I mean, they just go to things that are stereotypically black.
Right.
Instead of, like, really trying to find out, well, what should we do for Juneteenth?
Right.
Like, how should we commemorate this? Like, they're having car shows. They're doing, like, nigga picnics.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really, I feel like it's not, it's nigga nicks. It's not really, like, educating them on why or just, like, I don't feel like it's what it should be.
I feel you. But, you know, 4th of July, like, what most people do, they have barbecues and all of that, right? They may wear their red, white, and blue, but any old school shit that's been happening for years, people take that whole narrative and switch it. When Martin Luther King Day comes, niggas got off work, so what they doing the night before? Getting hella fucked up because they know they ain't got to go to work.
Right.
They ain't thinking about the celebration. You may see a commercial or two, you know what I'm saying, and hear an athlete say, oh, yeah, Martin Luther King did this for me, and blah, blah, blah. But any holiday, except for, like, some bullshit like Christmas or, you know, Christmas is probably the only one that motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm hanging with the family today. Maybe Thanksgiving too.
Yeah.
And we know Thanksgiving, them niggas slaughter the gang of niggas.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
You know what I'm
next day
saying?
for Black Friday that
You
we
know
go
what I'm saying?
shopping. Like, what
Yeah. So, you know, the old school shit, the whole idea of it done switched 360 degrees.
Of course.
For
Well,
everything.
I will say the 4th of July, the one tradition is the fireworks. And that was because of the gunshots and the
Exactly.
So that
Because of the violence.
they still hold on to that one thing, but it's still like not a good holiday to be like celebrating. It's a war.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was fighting, and it was their independence wasn't even on the 4th.
But
But
most wars are most wars are celebrated years after the fact, because if you won that war, right? You're gonna celebrate that forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just like if you win a fight.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be nigga, I
Facts.
whooped that nigga ass.
Yeah, forever.
Facts.
On May 15th,
It's-
2001.
Especially if he was like the hardest nigga out there that people
Yeah.
is all scared of.
Debo.
You really gonna be.
We whooped
Yes.
Debo ass.
We whooped Debo's
You know what I'm
ass.
saying?
This
Craig
day,
said-
the time.
Hit
the
him with a
year.
brick and start dancing.
Yes.
Craig said,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. That's my dog. You know what I'm
"That's
saying?
my dog."
All right,
But
man.
no,
that's-
in all honesty,
okay.
like my apologies.
No,
I
no.
know.
No, go ahead.
But like you said, but it's funny because the irony in the shit, as far as even stereotypical shit, it's like since we are the vibe and the groove,
Mhm.
when we even do ourselves, it looks stereotypical,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
which is crazy, right? Because if somebody else, another culture or somebody else does it, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all gravity. It's no problem.
I know
So,
what you mean. I
so
hate that.
and it's crazy that it's like that. But when you are educated and you want to see success in the culture, that's the first thing you can kind of insinuate. But you can't be mad off another individual's exposure.
Yeah.
So
So-
certain people might do what the stereotypical thing is because of their exposure and what they know of or were learned. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. Since you was talking about like white folks and, culture and shit like that, right? So let's take Eminem, right? Now, Eminem grew up in the trailer park, hung around niggas,
Right.
right? All he knew was black niggas.
Right.
Do you think he's a culture vulture?
No.
Okay.
There's always going to be, and this is funny, like in any type of particular, gang culture or, where it comes to something but somebody being by association, there's always someone, if there's a predominant race in that particular group, there's always a one or two off. You know what I
Right.
mean? There's always, if you in a black gang, there's always one white boy, Asian or Latino. There's always one.
Right.
And that's just because they come from where you come
Yeah.
from. You see what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So it's not like there's an indifference or they're trying to, but they was there with you on the flow. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They was.
definitely.
That's just a part of it, and I think that's what that is. But you're right, because that can be the insinuation on a lot of individuals
On the
and
outside
then-
looking in.
Yeah, but it's fucked up because some of these cats actually been in the mud, been in the
Yeah.
dirt. You know what I mean? But people will look at them like, oh, well, you really ain't from it
Right.
because you're white.
Especially if they gain success. What you feel about that, Nia?
I feel like I don't know.
You feel like you don't
Me-
know. That's crazy.
I feel like a lot of white people were broke anyway, and they try to compare it to being black. So I did not grow up in the hood. I grew up in the suburbs. And so that's the type of life I give my children. So I kind of find it offensive when a white person comes up to me and they're like, yeah, I know your struggle. Like, well, what was my struggle? Because
Exactly.
growing up, my
Yeah.
parents had money.
Right.
Like, I had nice things. Like,
Right.
we had 2 cars. My mom and my dad had a car.
Right.
Like, it wasn't a struggle for me. So what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I expect white people to be trailer park trash.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, okay, yeah, I expect you to be that way. Because I saw a lot of black excellence just growing up.
Yeah.
I lived in
Especially around your parents that
Aphrodina.
got money.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like shit. They friends got money.
They friends got money,
Yeah,
so
you
like,
know
and
what I'm
they
saying?
black. I mean, yes, they did have other races around them, but
Mm-hmm.
I saw a lot of black people with money. So for you to come at me like, my experience, well, what was my experience?
Right.
Exactly.
Enlighten me.
Yes, please let me know.
I think people.
So-
I think people that's other races. Like, okay, you said you know a lot of white poor people,
Yes.
right? So what people don't realize is it's more white people on welfare
Yes.
than it is black folks.
Yes.
It was created for them.
You know what I'm saying?
And in the jail system.
Yeah.
In the jail
And
system.
in the
created
jail
for
system.
them.
Yeah.
When you go, like, people be like, man, there's a lot of niggas in jail. I be like, man, when I was in jail, nigga, we were outnumbered like 4 to
Yes.
1
Outnumbered.
by
I was-
every race.
I was hanging out with
Fuck
the
is
white
you talking
girls. What are you
about?
talking about?
Yeah,
like,
like-
what?
Like, what are you talking about?
What?
Like, okay, I know African Americans were probably like what? We probably moved up to like 25%, maybe 20% of the United States. So when we go to jail, what do you think we are in jail?
Exactly.
The
You know,
same
it probably
percentage.
it's a lower percentage. We probably
lower.
like 13 to 12%
Yeah.
of the jail.
Yeah.
When you go to jail, nigga, is 76 Hispanics
Yep.
Right.
to 14 blacks
Yep.
to about 26 whites. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this is off topic right now. That's why I never understood, like, how can you gang bang, right? And then when you go to jail, the nigga that you hate,
Yeah,
you gotta
be
that
cool
nigga
with.
gotta have your back
Yep.
You cool
against
with.
these other people.
You
Yeah.
cool with.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like gangbanging ain't never been a part of my life because I already know, like, nigga, we're the smallest race out of all of these people.
Exactly.
But we out here killing each other
Yep.
because
rate.
what?
'Cause
Nigga,
we dumb.
we ain't fighting over shit that we own.
Nothing.
I can see if nigga we was fucking Enron going against Boeing.
Yeah.
Thank
You know what I'm
you.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
Yeah.
two big conglomerates that own a gang
Thank
of shit,
you.
and we want to own all the McDonald's too. We trying to take over them. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people don't. They ain't ready for those type of conversations because they so close minded and they like, nigga, we poor, they poor. Nigga, your auntie fucking with her mama, and you know that's on some same sex shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
course.
a lot of we ain't even gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Growing up, a lot of people that gang bang, they parents know each other.
Of course.
But y'all parents was like, nigga, we ain't got $1,500 a month. So we gonna move over here where the rent is $1,100 a month. Now you go outside and play with the niggas that's paying $1,100 and cheaper, and my homie, they up in another area and they paying the $1,500 to $2,500, and they got kids and they playing, and now they're Crips and y'all Bloods, or reverse,
Yeah.
and now y'all don't like each other, but
Yeah.
y'all parents went to school together. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hung out
Exactly.
and
Was
all
in
that.
the same cheerleading
Yeah,
squad,
you
played
feel me?
football,
Same
basketball
high
school,
together,
man.
same high school.
Like y'all really got to get it together. When somebody die, and you know some of your people was at them people's
Yep.
funeral.
Yep.
It may be your cousin.
Yeah.
It may be your auntie.
It might be your mama.
It might be your mama. Like, I don't know
Your
why
granny.
little Jerry
Thanks.
got killed.
Yeah,
Thank
your
you.
granny.
His
Yeah.
mama was so nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
She
Yes.
had money.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, people don't look further than they nose. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Exactamente.
you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, we're going to get off of that. That was Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. What was you going to say?
I did want to bring up one topic. Have you guys been hearing about this automatic registration bill that was passed?
For what? The car?
For your voter rights?
No. Automatic registration for the Army.
Oh, hell no.
No. So look, you're supposed to register when you're 18.
Right.
I never did.
Exactly.
It was optional.
Exactly.
It's always
Did
been
your
optional.
son? No, you have to. It's not. It was never optional. It was never
positive?
Hold on,
for
hold on,
men
hold on,
to
hold on.
turn
Are you
18.
positive?
I'm 100% positive.
I grew
No,
up watching
no,
Boys
no,
in the
no,
Hood,
no.
and that nigga
100%
that
positive.
nigga said
No,
black
no,
folks
no.
ain't got no place in the Army.
100% positive. You have to register. You have to. That doesn't mean you're gonna go,
Yeah.
but you have
I don't. listen.
100.
No,
look it up.
No, nigga, you had
You
to
have
register
to
at 18.
register at 18.
At 18, nigga.
You
If they
have
do a
to.
draft, you have to be in it at 18.
But they
you
don't-
didn't
but
know
they're
that.
not
You didn't know
drafted.
that.
You didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
No, he didn't.
I didn't register for it.
No,
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 that don't mean-
it doesn't mean you
That don't mean it
have
ain't
to.
law.
It doesn't mean you don't have to. It just means you didn't.
Yeah.
That's all that means. And I'm not saying you're wrong for not, because did your son register?
No.
Did your son register?
No, of course not.
Mine's didn't either.
But
so
I
now,
have people in the military. But
yes, but I'm gonna tell you
still,
something.
No.
Let me tell you
They
something.
did that voluntarily.
No, I know,
No,
but I'm
a
just
lot of
saying.
people. But listen, a lot of people are voluntarily going to war.
Yeah.
Men and women, but
Armed forces.
But at 18, you have to. You have to. So now what they're doing is they're just automatically, because my son didn't. I have cousins that didn't, but they're automatically registering you because they're not having those numbers because people aren't doing it, and it's not talked about.
Right.
That's why it's not talked about.
But
What?
and this is crazy because that's. I mean, regardless, right? As far as when it comes to the actual numbers, they not missing no meals.
No, they're not. No,
Niggas
they're
is
not.
enlisted.
But it's a law.
They
No,
not
no,
missing
that's
no
why.
meals, but was
It's a lot.
she saying, okay,
No, I know
so
what she's saying.
Yeah, he understands.
what is she
understand.
saying?
She's saying that now they need to up the numbers.
No,
No.
that's not what I'm
So
saying.
when you register to be in whatever, it's basically registering to put your name in this draft. If we go to war
Right.
tomorrow and the people that's there, if they all die or if the numbers
I
is getting
understand
low,
the
they're going to be
draft.
like,
I
yeah,
understand
okay,
the
number
draft. Trust and
45,
believe.
Yeah.
64,
No,
it's
I
your
understand the
turn.
draft.
Yeah,
You
it's
got
just
to
that
go.
people don't.
You know what I'm
understand the
saying?
draft.
It's just
Yeah.
that people
Yeah, trust
don't
and
go
believe.
to the army, but it's so many people that want to go to the army.
That and that's what I
so
just
that's
said.
why. So that's why you probably won't be drafted. But it is the law. You have to register.
Yeah.
So
At
now,
18, soon as
so
you turn
now,
18.
as soon as you turn 18, you're supposed to register. I never told my kids. I'm not gonna tell my boys
Yeah.
to fucking register. Like, are you fucking out of your
We
mind?
had the armed forces calling my house for like 2 months after my son graduated.
Really?
I told him, I
Well-
said, it was the Marines. I said, man, he's not going, bro.
Well,
but
I don't know
your
why you
son was
still
talking
calling.
to them.
But you know what?
He talked
But
to
you
him
know
one
what?
time.
But let
He
me
talked,
tell you
and so
something.
they're
Yeah.
gonna keep
But
calling.
he's your
Yeah.
only
It
son.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So that's number one. Then that's
But
the thing.
if
So
it's
they
the
won't
only
take
son,
him.
they won't
take
draft
him.
him.
They won't
Right.
take him.
They won't draft him.
Yeah, they won't take
But
him.
if he was going to go voluntarily,
no, I know that.
he would go.
He would go.
But I'm
yeah.
just saying
You know what I'm
that
saying?
law
I talked to
applies to you because
Yeah,
that
definitely.
applies to me. With
Yeah.
my mother, I'm her only son.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah. It doesn't apply to me either. I should have stopped at one.
Hey, how
But
many
no, it's
sons
cool.
you got?
2.
Yeah, one of them niggas is going. No.
The oldest.
Yeah.
The oldest.
What
They send
do.
the oldest.
That's normally what they do.
Yeah, they send the
So,
oldest.
question about that.
Yes.
Right now, I know I've seen your sons and stuff. They're not out of shape, right? But
Mm-hmm.
what if they were out of shape? Would they still try to whoop them into shape?
No, so this is the thing about that. There are loopholes to all of that.
Yeah, because you're
So-
supposed to not go when you flat-footed, but it's
Is that a
Flat-footed.
members only
But hold
jacket?
on.
Members only.
Nigga. I'm sorry to cut the shit off, but I just
Little
seen that
drip.
shit like, oh,
just a little drip.
man.
Zoom
yeah.
in so they can see.
Just a little drip.
Shit.
Just a
you know what I'm
little,
saying?
just a little.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She got that members only on. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
it's okay. It's okay.
But
it's
I
okay.
seen
You
that
know, you
shit like,
seen it.
and it's cream?
And it's
Oh, nigga.
Crispy.
What size?
mine.
Oh, look.
She
Mine.
real thug.
she done got my shit. Yeah, it's my size,
size
nigga.
is
My size.
Yeah,
Mine.
on the real. We gonna talk off camera. I gotta get one.
Anyways,
For sure, that's fly.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But what was I going?
We was talking about the draft.
The draft. So,
Talking about the physical fitness part.
So
flat feet.
if you smoke a lot of weed,
Uh-huh.
if you have a skin eczema or psoriasis, it's certain things that will
Criteria.
disqualify you.
Right.
Immediately.
Yes.
Supposedly being
So what if I'm
flat-footed.
Flat foot for sure,
What if I'm 50
And
pounds
it is,
overweight?
but you know what? Now they taking flat-footed niggas.
because they want to go.
No, but that's
they
what's so
have-
funny because that's one of their requirements. But if you go volunteer,
They'll
they
take
don't
you.
give a fuck about
They'll
that.
put some insoles. We got some insoles
Special
for you.
booth for you.
Yes.
We got a special booth
Yes,
for you.
yes. So I just was like, you smoke a lot of weed. Just tell them you smoke a lot of weed. Take an edible that day.
Yeah.
Pee in a cup.
All right.
There you go.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. But people
Yeah.
are in like outraged about this.
Do you think we're gonna go to war?
We in a war. What are you talking about?
We're
Every
not
day.
in
Yeah,
it. We're
yes.
on the outside looking in,
No.
ready to go.
No.
Which war are we in right now?
All of them. They are sending troops to all of them.
But that's really backup.
No, they're fighting this war.
The Ukraine shit?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
My daughter's boyfriend in the army was deployed over there.
But he's like on the outskirts
No, they're-
waiting.
That
No,
nigga out there
they're
busting.
fighting.
That nigga's out there
Uh-uh.
busting.
They're not telling you guys. They're fighting
They
out
out there
there.
busting.
Yeah,
huh?
they're fighting out there.
And we fighting for Ukraine
Yes.
too, huh?
For Ukraine,
The niggas
for
that's the
oil.
ones
fucking Gaza.
the ones
Oil.
that's the
They're
ones that's in the
everywhere.
wrong.
Gold.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
fighting for the ones that's in the wrong.
Oil gold.
Gaza, they're fighting for
Yeah.
any war that's going on. They're sending their troops out there to fight. Like I had a student that just graduated that was, where was she at? Where was she fucking at? I think she was like in Europe. She was in Europe or somewhere like fighting a war. There's wars in Africa they're fighting. They're sending them
everywhere.
there.
If y'all look
So-
back on it, the Gaza Strip been at war
Forever.
for the
That's what
last
it's-
since
like
for
eight-
40
it's like
years
8
at
miles.
least.
since we
It's
were
like
in,
8
At
miles.
in
least.
elementary
Yeah.
school.
You know what I'm saying?
Since we were in
That shit
elementary
like 8
school, they've been
miles.
fighting.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
they're fighting
So-
still in Iraq.
So we know that I'm lost right now. So
Okay.
if I say something stupid,
No, it's
just
okay.
know questions are
You're
never
forgiven.
stupid.
Yeah, you're
right?
forgiven.
So the Gaza Strip, right? Is that supposed to be like holy land?
Yep.
And that's why people want that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It's premium real estate.
Yes, that's exactly.
But not when
we
It's
know
on the
they,
boardwalk.
We know they got a lot of money,
Exact amount.
right? They gotta have a lot of money
Yeah.
because if
But it's
every
the-
3 or 4 years you getting blew up,
it's
right?
it's
but
like
y'all
the,
rebuilding. It's
Yeah.
like
But
the
it's just-
fucking
it's
tornado
like
alley.
the niggas in Chicago, right?
Uh-huh.
That's from this block and that block, and it's that one street, you know, that everybody get peeled off of.
Yeah.
That's
We
what the
don't fuck
Gaza-
with 63rd.
Thank you. You see what I'm saying? That's what the Gaza Strip is.
That's what that
Yeah.
is.
But it's
Definitely.
known for the chip. Like, hey man, like that's the like when they draw the line in the sand, and the broke is over here and the chip is over here. That's the same. But like I said, it does have a holy aspect. But that's the
Yeah.
problem because it's like the mid-low. It's right in the middle of the whole.
Yeah.
The Bloods and the Crips. If the
I
Bloods
just
and the
don't
Crips
agree
had
with-
a line, that would be the Gaza Strip.
Yeah. I just don't agree with how they killing innocent people.
Of course,
You know what I'm
not.
saying?
But I mean, innocent people die every day. It's so funny.
Yeah, they do.
It's
They
so
do.
funny though because
But not in those big numbers. You know what I'm saying? They shooting up hospitals. You know what I'm saying? They nigga. If you go on, I think it's like, oh man, shit, free. It's called free something. They got like 1 million subscribers on not subscribers, but 1 million people on Instagram. And they show it all, nigga. They show the babies dying. They show all of this shit, bro. And you looking at that shit like, this can't be life. Like, nigga, I would be out of there. Like, nigga, I'm applying for a passport and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how people can live in a place, holy or not, nigga, I will move to the ghetto of Chicago to get out of that shit. You
I
know what I'm
understand.
saying?
But it's all about what you being exposed to and what you know. And see, that's the problem. That's just like niggas from California that never been to Nevada.
Yeah, true.
It's the same shit. If you ain't never stepped outside your back door to experience anything, you're not gonna know what's out there. And that's the problem. A lot of these people with generational aspects to it, and they go and stick to the traditions and what, you know, as far as their foundation and what they were told. You know, so they don't look to relocate. They don't look to, you know, improve their situation because they thinking it's Gucci.
So you thinking they parents is telling them like in 3 years they gonna blow our shit up? We just gotta have this
No,
bunker.
of course they're not telling them that. That's
Why
the-
wouldn't they?
But see, of course you would think that, but that's just like when we tell people like, hey, over there, the Crips is over there. If
Right.
you gang banging and you a blood, don't go over there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's the
Or the
same
Bloods is
difference.
over there, don't
And
go over
vice
there.
versa.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like it's just like I said, the narrative is funny because they make it not make it because people are dying, but man, people are dying at a mass amount every day. It's just all about what you are exposed to. So they want to expose you to something because obviously as a human being, if you have any type of sanity or decency as an individual and a human being, when you see somebody else suffering, you're going to relate to that or have some type of empathy or sympathy. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they do. But just like back to the Juneteenth shit, there was no sympathy or empathy shown about, you know, as far as, you know, Black Wall Street, you know what I'm saying, the Tulsa and when shit transpired and how that kind of fueled and rejuvenated the whole Juneteenth movement. You see what I'm saying? As far as black people back then, nigga, that was, nigga, they was on some other and trying to improve us, but they have forgot about the shit. You see what I'm saying? So they brought it, you know, back to where it was spoken, it was written, it was something because a lot of people wasn't aware of that. I mean, when it comes down to doing your research and trying to get down into the Constitution and shit like that, with all the other rhetoric and information and history and shit that we are bombarded with. So, but like I said, it's funny because that's us as far as genuine people. Like we can always relate to somebody else's anguish, because that is naturally in our DNA. As far as to be like, damn, somebody then lost something, you know, based on their religion or location.
Yeah.
As
So they
black
kind of
people.
going through shit that we going through,
Right.
but on a different level.
Yep.
Right.
All
But
right.
but that's why we relate to it so heavy.
Yeah.
Because we be like, that's fucked up.
Some people don't even watch the news, but let's move on past that, because we wasn't supposed to be here but 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into some other shit. So, woo, man. Would you stay with a woman or a man that didn't satisfy you sexually? Start with you, Nia.
I would absolutely not stay with a woman that didn't satisfy me sexually.
A woman? She gonna definitely
That's my
satisfy.
dog.
She gonna.
That's
A woman is
my
gonna
dog.
definitely
You
satisfy
see
you.
how
She
she
gonna be
answered?
licking all the nooks and
You
crannies.
see how she answered it.
I noticed that. You know what I'm saying?
No, we could be friends though.
Uh-huh.
No, we could be friends.
Okay, let me
Oh,
ask
you
you.
so
let
nice.
me ask you this.
He can buy you Roscoe's,
Yeah, for sure.
but
Let
he
me
can't
ask you
take it
this.
down.
No.
Let me ask you this on the other side. So, say you weren't satisfying your significant other, your whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, you just ain't giving me what I need." Would you want to be friends with that nigga?
We could be cool.
You can.
I mean, if he wanted to be friends, people. I'm only friends with people because they want to be my friends. So
Okay. So
Aren't
sweet.
you nice?
I don't know
You're
if I
so
could be
nice.
friends with.
I try to be.
I don't know if I could be friends with somebody that I couldn't satisfy sexually. 'Cause
Would you
that's
keep
always-
on trying?
That's no. I mean, no. What if they didn't let you try?
But ain't no piggyback.
You
I
feel
wouldn't
me?
even try.
And ain't
like-
no
What if they didn't
piggybacking.
let you try? What if they didn't give you a replay?
Yeah, but ain't
You know
no
what I'm saying?
piggybacking.
Yeah.
No,
what-
it ain't no.
I'm
piggyback.
not gonna be friends with you because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, this bitch think I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
On the
She
real.
already got it in her
Yeah,
mind that I
yeah.
can't
In
do
that
what
way,
needs
you
to
know
be
what I'm saying?
done.
In that way,
The
yes,
fuck?
but no, like they may
Hell
like hanging out
no.
with you, like your personality.
Fuck that. You gonna let me
Tell
fuck?
that nigga to buy some New Balance.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm
New
saying?
Balance.
Shit. Get your feet right.
Get your
Nigga,
You
feet
know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
have
What
me
about
walk
you,
around this cozy.
Flossie?
Yeah, that's a real hard question for me. 'Cause, you know,
In your player days.
yeah, it's been, so it's it's like a A, B, C, and then an X, Y, and Z. Answer the
It's-
So
question.
back in the day,
It's a whole algebra
back in the
equation over
days.
there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Back in the days, could you be with somebody that didn't satisfy you sexually?
Nah, it can't go down because there's only this. So there's like one thing, right? So you don't do it.
Somebody else will.
See, beat me to it.
Look,
Somebody else gonna do it. So that's just gonna lead to, something I don't want to be known as. You know, what I
Cheater.
mean? Yeah, but you not doing your thing, and see, this is the crazy thing, right? And the irony, like when people really feel about you and think like, hey, let's take this to another step, and it might be an issue in a relationship or something. And it comes to the lines of communication. But when it comes to things like as far as sexual, right, there's a lot of friction in all relationships, not just between,
Yeah, it can be
us
friendly.
and I, and different relationships, broke niggas, rich niggas. But the problem is when you say something, certain people may not be receptive. They might be like, well, hey.
I love doing people. See,
I ain't never had a complaint before.
No, I
but-
hate those
but-
bitches.
But that's the
Like I be like, yeah, because you used to mediocre niggas
Yes.
But
that go for that bullshit. Niggas be happy to niggas like I know niggas be happy to fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you ain't doing everything they nigga. I fucked her.
Yep.
Like nigga,
Of course.
that was my prize. I fucked
Yeah.
her. I don't give a fuck if
No
she don't
effort.
if she don't give no head. If she don't nigga do none of this shit, nigga. I was happy to fuck her,
I'm
and I will
dropping
fuck her
all of my
again.
values.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just to
yeah.
hit it.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people like the person that we're talking about that's not pleasing their mate, they really feel like they're doing
They're doing something.
The
Nigga, they're
most.
top shot.
you
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like no,
They
like
cream of cropathy.
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
Like pretty bitches and all of that, motherfuckers be like, "Oh man, she's so fine." That's why they get cheated on because they don't. They feel like they don't have to go above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like if you love somebody, like I'm the type of person like if I love you, if I fuck with you and all that, I'm gonna do everything you like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do everything you like. You want your toes sucked? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, you want? I ain't gonna say, yeah, we just gonna say X, Y, and Z.
Whatever you want.
And it's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying?
Anything you want.
Shit, man. But, you know, I feel like I got this question off of Straight from the Heart, too. You know what I'm saying? And it's a part B to the question, too, and we're gonna get to that.
It's up there?
Yeah, it's up there. So it's just, like, behooves me to see that people don't understand their transgressions
There he goes again.
in the sexual relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're in a relationship with somebody, everything should be open. And I understand how women be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that unless I'm married," and all of this. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But how is that motherfucker gonna know you're gonna do this when we're married?
If you're not doing it,
you know what I'm saying? But they be like people.
But that's game.
Even men, even men, like
that's game.
I'm not gonna say just women, but even men be like, "Yeah, I wouldn't do that unless I was married." You know what I'm saying?
But that's game.
But how is this woman gonna know
that's what
you think
you
that light switch gonna turn on when you get that ring on your finger?
Yeah.
No, it's not. You're gonna be like, well, yeah, next time. You're going to feed a bitch the next time until she gone and seeing Javier.
Thank you, si, senor.
You know what I'm saying? Because like Flossie said, what you won't do, the next person will. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? If you in a committed, serious relationship and both of y'all are thinking about the future, man, hold your shit down and do what you feel is necessary.
And you're awesome, but the thing is,
Thank you.
Real, like, you know, knowing is half the battle, like they said at the end of G.I. Joe. And it is. So if somebody has the respect and the appreciation to even approach you and talk about a sensitive matter like that,
right,
they must care about you.
Yeah.
So you have to take that into consideration versus somebody's, are you thinking that, oh, I'm not doing, or nigga, I already feel like I'm doing what I should be doing.
Yeah.
The fact that somebody is approaching you and saying, hey, I'm trying to build, you know, maybe we can do this a little differently. It's not a bad thing because that's called communication.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And growing.
But that's the thing, though. It's like people look at it as a negative versus like, hey, because
that person is being open with you and letting you know, so it's a positive.
And being sensitive and, you know, trying to be receptive because obviously they're approaching you. They don't know what your response is going to be.
Yeah. And then when they response is like in a negative way,
then it's like, why did I even say anything?
Or even they response is, well, everybody else loved the way I, whatever it is.
They call me the sensei.
Obviously,
right? And then you saying, go ahead, because I don't think we're going to be on the same plane.
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
I don't like it.
Yeah. She says she don't like it. And I would feel like this, like, I see why you were single.
Okay.
When I met you.
I see why you were single when I met you. Because you weren't providing everything. And
you thought you were.
And you thought you were. If you was providing everything, then you definitely wouldn't be single.
already slapped a ring
you
on
know
that.
What I'm saying?
If your head was fire, you'd already be married, right?
I was talking to the homegirl, right? And you know, I was talking to her.
You know what I'm talking about.
I was talking to her about this situation. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah, you know, when, you know, she meet people and they be like, they don't eat coochie. You know what I'm saying? Right. They only want to do it in one way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she like, I see why these motherfuckers are single. You know what I'm saying? And I got the same response. Like, yeah, I see why females be single. And I see why males be single because they don't want to open their mind because, okay, say you 37, right? You've been fucking bitches the same way since you was 17. That's what, 20 years?
Long time.
You've been fucking bitches the same way since you was 17, my nigga.
No
you,
growth.
The bitch you meet at 37, I don't give a fuck what her age is, but the
She
bitch
done
you
did
meet
it.
when you were 37, she done had however many partners do it, however many partners different ways.
Yeah.
So for you to compete with all of that, you really got to find what she likes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like she got to find what you like. And that's why the open communication should be there.
And
Like,
you're
you know
right,
what?
though.
I like for you to do this. And then if she say, hey, I like for you to do that. And I think, like, people be like, oh, sex ain't 100% of the relationship. But God damn it, it's 50.
Yes, it is.
Nigga, you can be the smartest, nicest. You can buy me shit and all of that. But if you ain't satisfying me when we go to this bedroom and it's time for motherfucking WrestleMania 4, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm gonna go over the
And I got a narrative for you.
in WWF. I'm gonna go over the ECW.
Thank you.
Because nigga, they
Because
pile
they
driving
going-
shit.
Yeah, they coming from the top rope with
They
it.
coming from the top rope with it.
You guys
know
are
what I'm saying?
retarded.
No, but I'm
Fuck.
gonna tell you something though. I'm gonna tell you
Climbing up
You
something.
know what I'm saying?
But listen,
Like,
I'm gonna tell you
shit.
something, and this is what's so
Yeah.
funny though, right? Because we all have young minds, young hearts, young love. You see what I'm saying? But it's gonna come a point in time when your body, like all that cuddling shit and just being, when you with somebody for, you know, are blessed to be with somebody for X amount of years, get it in while you can. Because when you get older, like all that, let's just hold each other shit, that's coming.
Old people are the
definitely.
biggest
No.
freaks.
But listen, but
They
no,
are.
no,
And
no.
they have the
but
highest
no, but
STD.
listen,
Especially in the homes.
Nursing homes. They
Yeah.
be
but
fucking.
listen, this is what I'm saying though. Like, yeah, get it in while you can, because after you have your second hip replacement and shit like that,
Don't
it's
believe
just like,
that.
thank
don't
you.
Nigga,
believe
that just
that.
mean the stroke
That
gets
don't
slower.
believe
slower.
that. Don't
You went from
believe
bow
that.
to
No, but what I'm saying is,
and she gonna come off of that because she 82.
But what I'm saying is, versus let me get some sleep at that 35 or 10, right? Just go hammer time.
Yeah.
At 55, 57, then you can be like, okay, let's hold hands. And go
No,
on this.
that's when they fucking the most.
But
No,
I feel
because
what he's
if-
saying.
but
I-
listen,
I
because
know what you
if you-
saying.
listen,
I feel what both of y'all saying right now.
Let me tell you,
I'm in the
'cause
middle.
if you don't smack that tread, why are you able to smack that tread?
What makes you think you can't smack it at 50
No,
and
but
60
listen,
and
I'm not
80
saying that. But in order to get there,
And then came out with all types of pills.
but listen,
They got a female.
it's
They
not
got a
even about
female
that.
Viagra
But
pill.
in order to
That
get
bitch
there,
gonna be wet and squirting.
But listen, in order to get there, you have to have done your duty already.
Okay, you have to keep up. Yeah, I get it.
Nigga,
If you
this
don't
is
use
what
it, you
now,
lose it.
nigga, you done did it. Now you done gained some. Oh yeah, you know how I do. When you're 70, you can be like, you know, I done already did this
I can get
for
down.
a decade or two.
I'm about
Now
to
you
break
wanna
your
be-
hip again.
You
bitch.
see what I'm saying? Like, you know how we ended up
Hold
in
up,
the
bitch.
nursing home.
Tap that. Tap that
You know how we
pacemaker.
got here.
Talk all
You
that
know
shit.
how we got
You
here.
talk all that shit now. When I told your ass we shouldn't have been doing that, I told your ass let my medication kick in.
Yeah, that's
You
why
didn't
your
wanna
ass can't
listen.
walk now.
Yes.
You didn't want to listen.
You got me pushing you around and shit. Hey
did
man,
not
I,
think he was
I
going
gotta
there.
give a shout
That was
out
good
right
one.
now. I know this nigga don't know me, but I'm probably gonna meet him in the future. Shout out to Big Ja, right? Because Big Ja to the max. That nigga be having funny skits. So he got a little skit that's
Blue
you-
Chew.
Yeah, that nigga, right? But he do skits. He fuck with my boy Craig Smith. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. Shout out to Craig,
Shout out to
man.
Craig. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga got a little skit, kind of like what you saying. Like, he telling the bitch, like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me, you gonna be in a wheelchair, bitch. She like, yeah, right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he go bang the bitch out, and then now he pushing her in the wheelchair and shit.
He's so stupid. I swear that nigga retarded. as
Hey,
fuck.
they got a new show right now on Tubi, man. That motherfucker is called All the
into
Homies
it.
Stupid. You know what I'm
Cut
saying?
into it.
All the Homies Stupid. Y'all should go see that. Craig Smith on there. Shout out
Thank
to Dina.
you. Shout
You
out
know
to
what I'm
Dina.
saying? And Big Ja, all his homies on there. And then they got another show on Tubi. If y'all ain't up on Tubi, man, Tubi got the shit. They got another series
Cut
on
into
Tubi.
it.
That motherfucker is called My Roommate Pay All the Rent. You know what I'm saying? Or My Roommate is Broke. Yeah, one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
but
ain't
go
never
watch
paid,
that
but
shit.
the broke
you know what I'm
part-
saying? That shit is dope, man. That nigga funny, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And do y'all know that they said that Druski was the funniest nigga on earth in 2024? Do y'all believe that?
Who you say?
Druski.
Who's that?
Druski?
That's what I'm saying. How can this
How
nigga
can
be
he
the
be funny
funniest
and we
nigga?
How
don't
can the
know?
nigga? Who is the nigga?
Who are
You got a picture?
Who the fuck is Druski?
Hey, you got
Look
a
up
picture?
Druski.
You got a picture?
Y'all know Druski. Y'all both know
I know
Druski.
Zoisty.
I can bet 100% right now that both of y'all know Druski. He done been on Sprite commercials.
I can bet that
Y'all
too.
both know
The little
Druski.
light-skinned
DRU with the
the fat,
blonde
chubby,
hair.
light skinned
Yeah,
nigga.
so you know Druski.
I know who he is.
You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, we got a
No, he's not
podcast
that
too,
funny.
nigga.
He's not that funny.
He not
That-
even funny looking.
We
like
got a
that.
podcast
He
too,
don't even
nigga.
look like he
Yeah.
He's
funny.
not that funny.
He's been coming up with some shit and all that, but I don't like white America who puts this
Cowboy
shit out
hats?
it's like y'all
Cowboy
don't
hats?
really know humor.
No, they don't.
Cowboy
Like y'all
hats?
don't know humor.
That was supposed to be
I,
funny.
right. I feel like white America when they see a nigga just acting stupid
Like a buffoon.
and like a fucking ape and a buffoon and
Uncle.
just
Yeah.
disrespecting
Uncle
himself.
T.
They think that
Uncle
shit is
T.
funny.
Yes.
They think that shit is funny. Like that shit is not funny.
Not at
Okay.
all. It's
So
stupid as fuck.
Uncle T.
Second part of the question.
so the second part was like if she didn't sexually whatever. So could you be with
Whatever.
somebody that you know somebody you knew been with?
So look, like another homie jump off is what he's saying for all of y'all that is ghetto out there. Like, would you be with somebody that your homie took down? Just to kind of translate it. But hell to the no. I was in a situation like that one time, right, when I was single daddy.
But you tapped that.
But what?
Yes
but,
or no?
But we had
Time out.
yeah,
Yes or no?
Yeah. but I
Okay,
took
so
it.
your
But-
your answer would be yes.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be. Yes.
You already did it. Fuck you talking
because
about?
they wasn't in a relationship. Now they may
I
have-
didn't
That's what
say
it- not
I
a
didn't
relationship.
say that they were in a relationship. I just said been with.
They
So
just
your
slept with
answer
it.
is yes because you didn't did it.
I done did it once.
Well,
I
okay.
did
What
it
about you,
once.
Nia? We gonna get more deep into that, but what about you, dear?
No, because the guys my friends fuck with, I would never even
Right.
look at them.
Thank you.
Right.
That was
For sure.
the womp.
I wouldn't
You
even
could
give
get
them a
the
second. I'd be like, bitch, why you fuck with him?
Special
Yeah,
effect.
on a
You get
real.
the
Because
special
some
effect.
people that you know, you be like, you fuck up.
Him? Yeah.
I know my friend, and I would never fuck behind them. I feel like this, like it always depends on the degree. Like, say it's for you, right?
Okay.
Say it's a handsome nigga, got his shit going on, right? And he's just like out of your friend's league, but he slipped up and fucked her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they wasn't like together.
No, they just was fucking. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it all depends on, for one,
situation,
the degree of friends.
Yeah.
Like, if you my
Thank
day
you.
ones and nigga, or we been cool for the last 10 years, 20 years,
Right.
close, nah, you off limits. But if I see you and I be like, oh, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It just-
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that, like, even if you were my day one, it just depends on the dude, like who it is that
Right.
you fucked with.
Definitely.
Like, if he was the type of dude I fucked with, yeah, I just might. I'm not gonna take him seriously. We just fucking, and
But
you gonna take me out a little bit.
what if it gets serious? Because all marriage, everybody that got married always started with just fucking.
Friend? Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So what if it got serious? So the first point was, would you even fuck with him? So, okay, if he's your caliber dude, then okay, I will fuck with him. But I don't want to know what y'all did and
Not
all
at
that.
all.
But I do want you to be honest with me and say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I hit old girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but, that was just some old, we did it twice. And, yeah, I knew that bitch wasn't my caliber. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like we all, what do the white people call it, nigga? A mullet, right?
Have a mullet in
Yeah,
us. We all
no,
got
a mullet.
Yeah,
like
the mullet.
in golf. That's like a do-over.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
yeah,
mullet.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Just like the hair.
A mulligan. A mulligan.
A mulligan.
Like, yeah.
It's a mulligan.
You know what I'm saying? And here comes Nia's daughter. You know what I'm saying?
What it do?
She walked in acting like she had an attitude. Now she's smiling. You know what I'm saying?
It's a mulligan.
So, yeah. So, you know, everybody gets a mulligan because I didn't know you then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you then. A lot of times you were a different person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I meet you now and you on some other shit, yeah, I would, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to fuck with you because at that time when you fuck with that person that I know, it was like one hitter quitter.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? Yeah, but just be honest about what happened.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to say, oh, yeah, he hit you in every
Tell
hole.
me everything.
You know what I'm saying? He nutted on your face.
Yeah,
I don't want to know all of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I'm sure you had a couple of baths and showers in between.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But and brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? But just to say, like, I'm going to treat you like nobody ever knew anything that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in, like, okay, this nigga I knew from 3rd grade or 11th grade, you know what I'm saying, fuck with this broad in high school,
Fuck
and
no.
now I'm fucking with her. Like, I don't believe in that because if you live in any city you live in right now, somebody that you're fucking with right
Somebody
now,
done fuck
fuck
with
with
that you
somebody, and
Yep.
she may not be honest about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if she's not honest, the problem I got with her not being honest is that if Flossie B know and I don't know,
Yeah.
Right.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yep.
Now niggas is talking behind my back.
Yep.
And then one day somebody be like, hey, you know, she fuck with
Yeah.
Craig and them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to be 100% be like, yeah, she told me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, she told me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's going to make not them look stupid, but it's going to make me look stronger in whatever I got going because
Yeah.
whatever broad I'm fucking with, she's solid.
Yeah.
And she going to tell me about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like women and males out there,
Right.
if you fuck with somebody that somebody else fuck with and you like this person now, you should tell them. Like, hey, you know, before we get involved, I don't give a fuck if we never have sex. I just want you to know I used to fuck with, you know what I'm saying?
X, Y, and Z.
X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Before we even get anything popping. You know what I'm saying? It could be after y'all had sex because, you know, a lot of times you just fucking and you don't know what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, I just want you
Future
to know.
engagements.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, just be honest with your mates. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so this next one's got me intrigued.
Yep. Go ahead. You want to,
I don't even know what he said.
okay. So Dr. Umar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Umar, I don't agree with this nigga a lot of times.
I don't either.
You
but
know
I
what I'm
want to know what he
saying?
said about this.
But Dr. Umar was saying that Vanessa Bryant won't give money to Kobe's parents.
no, she won't.
So Kobe parents have been selling like memorabilia in the past few years, but they just sold his championship ring. And that nigga was saying that, you know, she could have bought the championship ring and or just gave them niggas, she's worth $1 billion because of Kobe.
Easy.
That bitch ain't dribbled a basketball.
Or shot
You know what
one
I'm saying? Or shot one.
outside of her
She
home.
ain't even went to practice because this nigga took
Outside
a
of her
helicopter to
home.
practice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he's saying that she can get, I don't give a damn if it's only $1 million. Like, here go $1 million. Don't ever ask me for no money again. But she would not give no money to them because I guess she felt like Kobe didn't fuck with his parents. You know what I'm saying? Or she just a greedy bitch. We don't know. We don't know. It's one of the two. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
got to be because there's enough money to go around.
Yeah,
It's if you got $1 billion, you can't give the niggas that birthed the nigga that you were married to that gave you
But
the kids that you have,
Your grandkids.
Your kids.
not even a
grandparents.
handout, but just here. This is the appreciation I have for you for having the man that I
that y'all
love.
birthed
You know what I'm
for
saying?
me to get all
Yeah.
this chip.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. How do y'all feel about what Dr. Umar said about Vanessa Bryant? We're gonna start with you, Flossie.
I mean, obviously, off top of this, that's fugazi. I mean, once again, the reason why you have the grandchildren you have is because of my son. The reason why you have the money that you have is because of my son. So regardless, but obviously there has to be some type of relationship established. So yeah, you might be bitter or might have the aspect in the insight or whatever. But when Kobe was around, he was obviously doing something for his parents.
I think he felt like they were asking for too much. But Kobe wasn't worth more alive than dead.
No, I know this.
You know what I mean? He's worth more dead than alive.
Yeah.
So he went from 300 million to $1 billion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but still, 300 million is not like, okay, I can't give you $1 million.
So listen, I just thought of this when you said that. I guess we are the public,
Yes.
right? So, like, okay, your mom's still alive?
Yep.
Now, if you gave her $20 tomorrow, right? You ain't gonna tell me.
No.
You ain't gonna tell him. You might not even tell the guy you're with.
Yeah, no, it's none of y'all business.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel like Kobe was still like, I don't fuck with y'all, but
But
he
I'm
goes
still
10,000.
looking out some,
Yeah,
yes.
you know what I'm saying?
I believe
so
that.
he was probably still looking out, but just not telling his wife because he got so much money, and that bitch ain't finna miss. You know what I'm saying?
And they need some
100
write-offs.
racks.
They
You know
need
what I'm
some
saying?
write-offs.
And you gotta have write-offs when you're making that type of money. But for her, she don't even fuck with her parents. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say this, but they say the good die young, and the old motherfuckers they just want to be old and miserable. Like she's gonna be miserable with that money, because she's making money off of every other month they coming out with a new pair of Kobe's in a different color. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who picking these ugly ass colors. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, they dropping them. And niggas is buying them because they Kobe. You know what I'm saying? But me being a shoe connoisseur of nice shoes, it's like, what the fuck? You making a fatigue color that's like light blue?
I like the purple and gold ones.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to
Yeah.
always like the home team colors.
Yeah, I got my son some of those.
Yeah,
Remember I
definitely.
asked you about.
Yeah, for sure.
But
So, go ahead.
fuck that bitch. I ain't liked her since the nigga died. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, man,
Fuck
that's
that
a
bitch.
hard
That's all I can say.
sell
Fuck
for
that
you
bitch.
not to even if I guess your husband family is going through hard times. You don't want to send out an olive branch to be like, here you go. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that bitch.
They could have sold her the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. She
I
could
wouldn't have sold her
easily,
shit.
But listen, she could have easily just said,
I wouldn't
hey,
have sold her shit.
let's just donation. Let me just get the donation for the ring.
I wouldn't have sold her a motherfucking.
the
I would have
thing
sold it to
is-
somebody else.
No, of course, but they did.
Yeah.
But what's so
But they
crazy
wouldn't have
is
gave
that they
her-
didn't have to.
Yeah,
No,
they
didn't.
shouldn't. They
shouldn't have
had to.
They
They
shouldn't have had to.
shouldn't have had to.
That's what I
that's-
said.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
shouldn't have had to.
Like, but Kobe, he was one nigga that died when he didn't think he was gonna die.
Yeah.
Of
most
course.
definitely.
And when you making that type of money, I don't give a fuck if you 27.
You need a will.
You need a will.
You need a
To be
will.
like,
Thank you.
what percentage of my future earnings are gonna go to these people? Because I don't give a fuck if I don't fuck with my mama, my daddy, my
Yeah.
grandmother, and all that. I'm still gonna make sure they ain't
They
living in the
good.
projects.
Yeah,
Thank
they're
you.
good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I bought him a house, with the house, okay, Swiss Beats, right? Swiss Beats was with Mashonda before he was with old girl,
Alicia.
right? Left her with the house, but I guess whatever he was giving her wasn't even enough to take care of the fucking maintenance on the house.
Right.
She got moss growing. This motherfucker bought a house with a moat. You know what I'm saying? That's
Real
a bridge.
castle. A
That's
real
a bridge
castle.
that goes over a
real
stream of
castle
water so you can
That
cross.
separates yourself from land.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if that were to happen, you got to make sure your kids is straight first of all. That's why people be like, "Oh, fuck child support." I believe in child support, but just not through the legal system. You should voluntarily give the money to the kids. I don't give a fuck if you paying half the rent. You know what I'm saying? If you're buying school clothes and all of that. Like, it shouldn't be a government that says, hey, Flossie B,
You need to pay.
you
this
need to
amount of
pay
money.
because
Yeah.
they're gonna lowball and be like, yeah, you only got to pay $127 a month,
Yep.
and
Yep.
nigga gonna be mad at that.
Yep.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
I know
I
somebody
gotta
who's
pay
mad about that.
$127 a month, man. Fuck that bitch. She getting my paycheck garnished $127 a month, and like nigga, that's buying one pair of shoes.
Maybe if
You know
that.
what I'm saying? That ain't paying a light bill for the month.
Not
that
for
ain't
no
paying.
groceries
Yeah,
in
that
the
ain't
house.
doing nothing.
Nothing.
So if you want your child to grow up in a certain way that you're living, you need to pay at least half that rent, and you need to. I don't give a fuck if you only go half on school clothes. Like me and my kids' mom, we ain't been together in a minute. But when my kids was staying with her, nigga, I paid half the rent. They wanted cable or internet, whatever. I paid that bill, and I paid their cell phone bills. She can take care of the gas and the lights, you know what I'm saying, because I'm paying all this other shit. But people look at me like, oh, man, you doing too much. Like, how was I? Because
you
if they
taking
came
care
with
of your
me,
kids?
Yeah.
if they came with me, nigga, I
You
would have
pay
had
a
to
lot
pay that.
more.
Yeah.
A
So,
lot more.
nigga, what is wrong with y'all? Like, you can't do the bare
Niggas,
minimum
they
for your
niggas,
kids. Like,
they niggas.
you can never do the bare minimum for your kids because when your kids get older and now they got to take care of you, nigga, they going to remember that.
And
Nigga,
they
the
gonna
bare
do the
minimum.
all
bare
you get,
minimum
they're going to
for
do the
you.
fucking bare minimum,
If
bro.
that.
And
If
we
that.
we don't even want to put that on our kids to want to do the bare minimum. We want our kids to know that we love them. You know what I'm saying? And we brought them into this world just like their mama did. Maybe we didn't make it work with their mama, but we going to make their life as comfortable as they can be if they're not with us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
My kids both are over 18, and they call me for everything. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
I'd be like, yeah, either I got it or I don't. And if I don't got it, I'll be like, hey, I'm going to get it on this date, and I'm going to stay to that date. I'd rather pay them than the fucking bill collector. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So, you know, y'all kids is going, people be like, oh, when they 18, I'm done. No, nigga,
No,
your
you're
kids
not.
is going to need you until they at least 30.
Yep.
You know
Until
what I'm
you
saying?
die.
And nah,
Shit.
until they 30. Because once you
Shit.
get a boyfriend, I've already told my daughter, once she gets a boyfriend and they establish, you cut off. That's who's taking care of you now.
Yeah.
No, I
But
understand.
sometimes, you
as
know,
a parent,
young
like,
people-
you're always going to be there.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
For your child.
For sure. You're right. You're right. You're right.
So
about
if
that.
she get a boyfriend and she 30, right? Now, what if she lose her job and they still got the bills to pay and it was a 50-50 relationship? That shit you sent me was funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? So what if they in a 50-50 relationship?
I
You know
guess
what
I
I'm
got her
saying?
half.
Yeah, you feel me? You got to have her half.
got her
You know what I'm
half.
saying? Because if not, she going to be massaging
right back
niggas'
at my,
feet.
yes. Yes, she is. What kind of sandwich you want?
Yeah,
what you want?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that shit was funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah, she remembered
You
that.
know
I
what I'm
showed her the
saying?
video.
You showed her that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, you know, that is what it is, you know. I mean, I'm a person that I'm probably ain't gonna get my feet rubbed because I don't believe in 50-50. I believe in 50-50 emotional. You know what I'm saying?
So when you said that the other day, we had a whole episode about that. And you was talking about, I was like, this nigga ain't no 50-50 nigga. Like with everything you was saying that you that's not 50-50.
What is it?
It's like 70-30.
I believe in that. I believe it. So I was talking to somebody else about this, right? So what you sent me, I talked to other people about this, right? So I feel like this, and my friend May sent me some shit too about motherfuckers on 50-50, but it was different. It wasn't the same thing. So 70-30. Let's say I'm paying 100%, right? Her shit was, if you're paying, would you pay 100% of the bills and let your girl keep all her money, right? And I told her like this, if I paid 100% of the bills, right? That bitch better be having money for vacations. You know what I'm saying? She better be having money for, like, say, if we own a house and the roof is fucking caving in. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't look at me for all of that shit because you ain't spent shit.
Nothing.
You
yeah.
out here buying $2,000 pair of shoes and all of that. That be the moment that you out of my house. Because, I mean, if she ain't doing that, her name is not going on the deed. or the lease or whatever it is. Like shit, you still a visitor at the end of the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if she's gonna keep up with like, if she ain't paying nothing, I want to go on a vacation every 4 months.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we going every month.
My birthday better be popping. You know what I'm
Father's Day, all
saying?
that, everything
I said
jumping.
every 4 months. I mean every 3 months.
I'll go
Every quarter.
month.
Every quarter. I
once a
know every
month.
month is cool, but you
I
know,
got the money.
if you got a regular job,
Okay.
like we talking about people with regular jobs,
Okay.
like
Okay.
most of the people that we are around are really their own bosses, so they can take the
Right.
few days every month. You know what I'm saying? But we're speaking in general
Okay.
for the regular world, for people that's getting up at 6 o'clock to go to an 8 o'clock job.
Right.
You can't
And get
go
off at 4
on
or
a
5.
vacation every fucking month.
Yeah.
Because they can be like, nigga, you done used your sick time.
Yeah, it's
you know
all
what I'm
up.
saying?
All the
So,
time.
Do you want to be on vacation with a nigga and that nigga got to get up early in the morning, say y'all in fucking Europe?
Miami.
No. We're going to say Europe because
because
now
it's
you
20
12 hours
yeah,
away.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That
jet
nigga
lag.
gotta at 11 o'clock at night, he gotta call his job like, I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I want to be like, you got vacation time? Yeah, okay. I don't give a fuck if it's 3-4 days, bitch. We going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's vacation time, not the sick time. You know what I'm saying? You may add a sick day at the end. You know what I'm saying?
And they give you mental health days.
And
so
all the time.
People don't take their mental health
they don't
days.
take their mental health days.
Fuck, you get one mental health day every month.
Yep.
If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every month you got one day to be like, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
I'm not feeling like
I'm
coming
not
in.
feeling like coming in. I'm just, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm mental health day. You know
Life
what I'm saying?
is lifing.
Yeah, life
Yeah.
is lifing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I don't give a fuck if I stepped on the hardwood floor without my sandals on. My feet hurt.
And I don't feel good.
And I don't feel good. It fucked up my whole day.
And now I'm not happy anymore.
Yeah, on the real. Damn, I didn't even make this shit bigger. But yeah, man. Anything? We're gonna do some last words, cause shit,
Yeah,
man.
we finished.
Yeah, we're gonna start with
Dun,
you,
da, da.
Mr. Reimagined Jordan Force.
Oh no, these is the. Oh, these is the 49. These is suede though. These is suede though.
Nigga, they're the Reimagined Force, nigga.
Yeah, the rear matches is leather. These is suede though,
Oh.
but they still OGs.
No, nigga, that's the name of those shoes.
No, but the reimagines is the leather fours.
Are they?
Yeah, they're leather. These are suede. No,
Let me feel them. No,
Yeah,
I'm just playing.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
playing.
You know, and they got that Nike Air on the back. These
Yeah, they
is
do.
OGs, dummy. So,
Definitely.
anyway, yeah. So, like my senior would always say, stay focused on your mission and not your condition, and don't be stupid. Get at famously broke clothing. You see the drip on.
Follow the drip. You know what
You
I'm
got them
saying?
box tees and everything else popping right now in the short set.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid. The short
Got it.
set is popping. So please tap in, and shameless plug as always. Slab out a pound out on all major streamings. And we've been
Definitely.
picking up some momentum, off these little reels and stories. So thank y'all for that's been tapping in here lately. And Pasadena Sean, it's all the same. What's understood.
Ain't gotta
also
be
out.
explained.
Also out on all major streaming platforms, videos. So go tap in and like and subscribe and holla back.
Hey man, what about you, Nana Nia?
Just enjoy this summer. Don't get caught up. Don't be off some nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you're off Juneteenth, enjoy it. If you're not, work. If you off, come see me and get your hair done. Support black-owned businesses.
There it
Get
is.
your hair did.
Get your hair
Black
did.
Get your nails
Labels.
done.
Black labels.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and white people all June support black businesses all June.
Man,
I reckon that.
factual situation, man. Woo.
Well,
Nah.
others. I'll say others, not just white
Others,
people.
yeah.
Others.
All the people.
I think we say white people because like they be wanting to. You know what I'm saying? You ever met a white person and they conversation is just like, they be so into it. I don't give a fuck if they just want to know about your hair. They be really into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, how did you get your... Like, they be really into it. You know what I'm saying? A Mexican motherfucker be like, who did your hair, eh?
Exactly.
I'm going to go to her, Holmes. Let me get the number.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get the number, Holmes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, essays, you know, they feel the struggle. You know what I'm saying? White folks, they don't feel the struggle.
I say white because if you're not black, you white.
Yeah,
I live by
true.
that. I live by that.
Yeah,
If you ain't black, you white. So
yeah. You think Mexicans got like 0.01% black in them?
No, I
so
think
real
it's higher.
Mexicans are black.
Yeah.
I think it's
The
higher
real
than that, for
Mexicans
sure.
are black. The ones who are lighter, they're Spaniards.
Mm-hmm.
But no, real life Mexicans, if you go in Mexico, they look just like you.
I was watching the show today, a movie. It's called Fall Girl. And y'all know Armada? Do you
Yes.
know Armada?
Yes.
She didn't have an afro on, so I didn't know who she was until she spoke.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's Armada.
Yeah.
Like, I love Armada.
I know you do. You told me to
I
go
do.
for the Latin Grammys to hook you up. I got you.
Yeah, man.
I
I
got
love
you.
her. You know,
Look at you. Stop telling on yourself.
I'm thirsting.
He done said it
Stop
too many
telling on
times.
yourself.
Hey, you know, people always ask me, like, who is my, like, celebrity crush? It might be Armada.
Is that
It,
right?
it might be her.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like
you know,
the old rides.
you like old rats? What?
No.
Ah!
That nigga said,
Do you
Old
got a
rats.
Do you got a Henley cup?
Stanley.
A
Yes.
Stanley cup?
Yes. You know she does.
Oh man.
You know she
shit,
does.
man,
Why?
shit.
Why would you even
follow
ask
the
that
trend
question?
with
White
the drug.
culture,
Look, bad
be
and
stupid.
bougie.
bad and bougie. You know what I'm saying?
I fucking
I heard that, man. My last words, man, is hi Armada. But
Look, if I meet her, I'm gonna have her come out here and come onto the show.
man, definitely,
I will.
if you meet her,
I'm
Tell Miss
FaceTiming you.
Jackson to
Yeah.
come
I'm
if you can.
FaceTiming you.
I'm leaving all y'all bitches.
You got Miss Jackson.
Sorry.
plug?
Cause she
You got
gonna
Miss
love
Jackson
me.
plug?
Sorry, guys.
You know what I'm saying? She's gonna love me. But anyway, man, just be better than you was yesterday, man. You know, we get on this platform and we just talk about like real shit. And you know, sometimes, you know, the conversation, you know, it may go left, it may go right, but we gonna get you right back in the middle where you need to be. And that's what we here for, man, to make you make your own decision. And you can meet us in the comments, whatever you disagree with, because lately y'all niggas been in the comments and y'all been on our head, y'all niggas didn't know about this and da da da. We love that.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't no hate
Thank
mail
you.
over here. You can hate as much as you
Thank
want over
you.
here. We still love you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, keep it going, man. And for Pasadena Sean, man, I was going to say something, but I kind of forgot because, you know, I've been drinking that, you know,
I've been
cognac.
I've been drinking.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Made
very
me
special.
spill this yak. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga on
But
this $100 drip.
yeah, you feel me? Yeah. Make sure you follow Famously Broke, man. We're going to have a drip for the summer, man. Famously Broke, man. FAMOUSLYBROK. You know what I'm saying? E. Don't forget the E. You know what I'm saying?
We dripping on
So
summer.
yeah, man, check us out, man. The summertime is gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? And we got the Juneteenth. Well, this shit might come our way later. So you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, nigga, we got the Juneteenth drip, and we got to follow the drip. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying? So yeah, and make sure you go to American Beauties, holler at Nana Nia. You know what I'm
Nana
saying?
Nia.
Make sure you stream all the music. And I know what I want to say, man. Today, Big Old Chop. You know what I'm saying?
Old Chop,
we was
drop
gonna
that.
play a music. Matter of fact, man, we
some
gonna
music.
leave out to some of Big Old Chop's music, man.
we
He
gonna
on
give
Apple
y'all the
Music,
intro.
man. This is our boy, man. We've been knowing this dude since he was fucking growing up. We know his
baby.
dad and all of that. His dad was at the studio. You know what I'm
Young
saying?
Neff, man.
Yeah, man. This is the young nephew, man. Just whatever it is, don't play the intro. Play
The intro
one of the
fire.
other songs. The
Okay.
intro fire.
Intro fire.
I'm
Oh,
not gonna
okay.
lie. I did stream Flossie's album.
Oh, that shit slapping.
That shit slap. I was like, what? Okay. In my car, like,
Yeah.
okay.
Exactly. Slaps by the pound.
Yes,
You know
I
what
was
I'm
feeling
saying?
it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you got Apple Music, man, make sure you put his shit on your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. I had to.
I'm pressing the button right now, so it's gonna be
Thank you.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It do slap.
It
But I've been
slaps.
getting a lot of that
Right,
lately.
you just
though.
pass it
Yes.
up, bro.
I
Right there.
know. The road
Yeah.
is-
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're gonna play Big Old Chop. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of the album? Do you got it?
Yeah, it's Chopped and Screwed. It's the name of the album.
Uh-huh.
Young Saha name is Big Old Chop. And we just going to give you a little bar of the intro.
Yeah, because
The
you know
whole
this
album
nigga's
is
on Apple
fire.
Music, so we can't get too much copyright infringement.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Y'all been hitting us with that bullshit lately. We know these niggas. It ain't
Thank
like we
you.
don't know these niggas.
Thank you.
We just gotta make. We ain't even gotta make a phone call.
Thank
We just,
you.
nigga, take
Thank
me
you.
off of that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? We ready for you, nigga. Whenever you started, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Why?
go.
How you like that shit? Niggas like, damn, Chopper, how you write that shit? Wait. I told you how I walk like this, talk like this. How you like that shit? Wait. White, I said, niggas been talking, boy, that's a no photo. Shooters be flashing, I got some GoPros. Photos, bouncing up, busting them boys on go mo. Mojo, awesome with powers on, that's a choco. Coco, walking the blade, that bitch on strobe mode. Ho, put her on Paul and give her mo goes. Fuck no, put her on Fig and tell her toe swole. White, I tell that bitch to give me mojo. Side of shop, I got your old hoe. White, I make it give me what I want for. Next level, bitch, I won't do. If you ain't paying, then you gotta go buy my no.
That's enough. That's enough.
That boy good.
You know what I'm saying? That boy good. That boy good.
That's just the
Yeah.
You know
intro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just the intro. So just imagine what my boy got. You know what I'm saying? Big Old Chop. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. And this is New Wave Shop Talk, episode 143. And we out of this motherfucker, man. Dig
Thank
boy
you.
Juice. Thank you.
Peace.